time when we could not need her more. Oof. Our next guest is going to help us and you manifest some good into our lives.
I'm here for all of this. We introduced you to Julissa Calderon around this time last year. You may have seen her in Netflix's Gentified, Bring It Back, and Prime Video's With Love. She is also a believer in manifesting and just created a new manifest journal. It is called Are You Ready to Manifest? And yep, it gets out now.
I am ready. Okay, so Julissa is joining us live this morning to tell us everything. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I'm glad I'm here this time. This is,
I know.
This is good. This is it's coming at a good time for me personally, and I think
we all need it.
Yeah.
We all need it. So for the uninitiated, when did you first realize manifesting was a thing?
Ooh.
And yeah, let's start with that.
I want to say in 2016.
Okay.
I wrote that I wanted to get out of the hospitality industry, but I didn't know that I was like really manifesting it. So I was like, oh, I want to get out by April of 2016. That was my New Year goal, and I got fired from the restaurant that I was working at. And to me, when I read it later, I got fired in April of 2016, and I was like, oh, these words matter. And so I think that's where I started intentionally journaling. But I would say in the last 5 years was when I really like buckled down and understood like the power of written words.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You were like, I manifested leaving the thing, but I didn't manifest.
You're like, listen, I didn't say get fired.
Here's the thing, sometimes you don't know how it's gonna play out.
The universe,
right?
You make plans, the universe goes, hold my beer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Where's the line?
What's happening.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us about this new journal.
Yeah, this is actually the second edition.
Right.
Are You Ready to Manifest? The first one was called Manifest That Ish. This one is a little different. The first one was focused on your career and goals. This one is more introspection work. I think that for whatever you want in this life, what you want to manifest, you need to make sure that you are good and that you are authentically showing up as you so that you can receive the things that you actually need and not just want.
Right.
Oh, that's good.
It is. And you know, sometimes that requires making some hard decisions.
Absolutely.
Having some hard conversations with yourself and with other people. Because I feel like, you know, for me, I grew up in a home that was, you know, was fine, but there was a point in my life where I got really afraid to ask for things or to be direct. And as I'm older, I'm learning to be more direct. And it's something I have to do every day. Like, don't dance around it. Just ask the question. How does that manifest itself in your manifesting journal?
Oh man, that's really good. You know, I dedicate this journal to little me, to 8-year-old to 9-year-old that year, and then to 14 and 15-year-old, because there were two really pivotal years in my life. And I think that our little selves, our driving force are our little selves, right? Those things that we didn't ask for, those things that we neglected, those things that we cared about or loved, all of those things somehow manifest in our adult selves. And so when we nurture and love on our little selves,
oh my God,
and heal our little selves, right? We start to show up for our little selves as our adult selves, authentically, lovingly, nurturingly. Are you okay?
I'm like having a moment because this is
it's the new moon. It's a new moon. It's a new moon in Scorpio.
I told you
that's
this come at a good time because that brings me back to, you know, people always say you want, you know, the innocence of a child or be who you are when no one's watching. But that's children. Like our little selves are just the most unapologetic versions of us. And now, the older we get, you know, you're worried about what this person thinks, or you don't want to be direct to your point because, you know, you have to, how is that going to play back and what's the response? But you just have to kind of, if you're doing what's best for you, you just got to go into it.
Absolutely.
The doors open up, you get fired, and then you get a role on television.
And then everything works out.
That is crazy.
And here we are.
So, you know, this is, you said this is your business.
Yeah.
What kind of challenges have you faced when it comes to starting and keeping your business with these journals?
Yeah, so this is my second year in entrepreneurship. Obviously, I'm an actress, I'm a writer, I'm a producer. I am thriving. I'm no longer just surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is my second year, and interestingly enough, this second journal journey has been like more than I can have ever imagined. I actually just did a keynote for PricewaterhouseCoopers in San Diego.
Oh, excuse
that
me.
on the gram.
And we sold out. They bought out my whole inventory before we ran it to like launch it. So I did a keynote for over 900 plus people. All these people in this conference room had my journal in hand. I had to push back the actual launch because I didn't have any more inventory. They bought everything. But like my manager says, like champagne problems.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it was really great. It's great.
To manifest
So I think it's just been a great second journal, and I think that's just a reflection of the work that I've been doing on myself, and people obviously seeing that they need an introspection journey, like healing, all of that stuff. We need that right now more than ever. And I think this is just perfect for it.
Yeah.
So and listen, Latino entrepreneurs right now, we are on the rise, right? We are the fastest growing entrepreneurial segment in the US. And so for me to take part and be a little piece of that and show Latina women like, yo, we can do this. We can do whatever we want to do. Keep on stepping. Don't take no for an answer, and truly double down and believe in yourself. You're going to be all right.
You're going to be all right. And then other people are going to take pages from our playbooks.
Yeah. Oh, they do.
So when we started off, I growled because I loved Gentefied. That is where I first laid eyes on you. I knew you were a star. I couldn't wait to see where you were going to go next. Another example of a beautiful Latino story of which we need more. Last summer we saw season 2, With Love.
Yeah.
What's that like? Because I know you're busy. You're not just focusing on this. You're focusing on all the things all the time.
I'm wearing a lot of hats. You know what? I think the strike this past year, this past 118 days that we're on strike, allowed me to focus on this, truly like dive into it. But I feel like now this is out. We're letting it play out. I'm ready for my next TV job. I think it's all aligning. That's what happens, right?
That was the universe saying, hey, we're giving you this time to do this.
To really focus on this, because this takes a lot of work.
Yes, it's a business. Yeah. And now that's good. You're selling that out. So now you're ready, universe,
for the next
for the next TV
acting
job,
foray.
film job, all of it.
But before that, she's going up to Mott Haven.
Oh, excuse us. Yes, with our friend.
Noel Santos.
Noel Santos. I love her so much, yes.
Speaking of a Latina entrepreneur.
Just killing the game. Like, if you haven't been to the Lip Bar, what are you doing? Actually, if you haven't been to the Lip Bar, you should go tomorrow.
She hasn't taken me yet.
You have to go. You have to go. I like feel like it's like home when you go in there. Like, all these books surround you, and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be here, whether you're a reader or not. Yeah. It's one of those places, and I'm so excited to be there again tomorrow. I did a 6-city tour last year for my first journal, so I'm making a stop this time around at the Lip Bar tomorrow at 7 p.m. Tickets are still available. I mean, we're really close to selling out. So if you're watching this right now and you want to see me and get a journal, with every ticket entry, you get a journal. And I'll be there, I'll sign it, I'll give you a hug. You said I smell delicious, so you'll smell me.
She does.
I stand by that. I stand by that comment. Listen.
Yeah, I'm excited. So please, anybody who's out there, come out to the Lip Bar tomorrow night.
So excited.
It's a place to be.
I'm also excited tonight. I will be at Zona de Cuba. I've been really excited. I've been having these dinners with Maker's Mark around the country. So we did one in LA to help like celebrate the launch of the journal. Tonight, we're doing it here in New York, and then Friday we're in Miami.
And just check her out just for the fit.
I know, please.
The outfit, it was a red number, it was a whole thing.
I feel like I'm doing something right, because we both have the snakeskin boots on.
I know that's
so
right.
You know what? Listen.
You know what? Synergy.
That's right.
Julissa.
Felicidades.
Thank you, mi amor. I appreciate it.
You heard the woman. To learn more about Julissa's Are You Ready to Manifest? Here. You can visit dreamandmanifestjournal.com.
This is great.